In this video we're going to look at finding unknown angles when we've got a set of parallel lines. So the parallel lines are indicated by these arrows, suggesting that these two lines here are parallel, and the other line here, the one that cuts them, is called the transversal line. So if we need to find angles around these intersecting lines, we can follow a few very basic rules. The first one is that opposite angles, so this angle here and this one here, are equal. Okay, so this one and this one, so even we call this one A, this one B, A and B are equal. Okay, we've got here C and D are opposite each other too, so they would be equal. So the next rule we've got, so this was rule number one. Rule number two is that corresponding angles are equal. By corresponding, we mean in the same position on the parallel line and to the transversal line. So if we had this angle here, A, the corresponding angle to A would be here. Okay, so this A is the angle above this parallel line and to the right of the transversal. Same with B. B is above this parallel line and to the right of the transversal. So here A and B are equal to each other. So our third rule we can use is that alternate angles are equal. Okay, and so by alternate we mean in opposite sides or positions. So if we have this angle here, which is tucked underneath one of the parallel lines and to the right, well then its alternate would be here, which is above the parallel line and to the left. So A and B here are alternate angles, which are therefore equal. One other pair of alternate angles on this set of parallel lines would be here. So C and D. So C and D are a pair of alternate angles, and A and B are a pair of alternate angles. So the fourth rule we're going to use is one called co-interior. So co-interior angles add up to 180 degrees. So co-interior is exactly what it sounds like. They're two angles that are on the inside. And if you look at the two parallel lines here, we want angles that are both inside the parallel lines and on the same side of the transversal line. So here, A plus B has to equal 180 degrees. Okay. There's one more relationship with angles we can use, and that's just the relationship, especially if we don't have any right angles. If we've got our parallel lines like I've drawn here, we can use the relationship of supplementary angles. Or angles on straight lines that add up to 180 degrees. So on a straight line we could have angle A here, we could have angle A here and B here, and there A plus B equals 180 degrees. So those five things are going to help us find unknown angles when we've got sets of parallel lines.